My name is Victoria, and I'm American. I'm 12. I used to not cry to other people. I used to just be cool, don't express my feelings or anything. I don't cry in public or nothing. I used to just cry inside.
My name is Shirley Pimentel. I am 15. I'm about to be 16. And I've been with the program since 6th grade. So I was 11 or 12. And now I'm currently working with the program.
It gives me a place to go after school. It provides a safe environment for me. It helps me out with my homework, and actually, provides a positive influence for me to step forward in life.
When I was younger, I've been through a lot of stuff, and I used to build in a lot of stuff. I wouldn't talk to nobody for a good year or two. I was speechless. I wouldn't speak. When I came here, they helped me figure out who I really was.
Because we've tried, I think, from the very beginning to inculcate kind of a sense of it's not enough for you to straighten your life out. You got to do that, and you want to focus on that. But as you're doing that, and
Amen.
part of doing that is learning how to connect with and give into the lives of others. And to see a generation of young people coming out who really are excellent because they've not only begun to do some healing and developing and advancing in their own lives, but they've learned how to reach back for other people. That's the biggest thank you.
With the caring and commitment of the staff at Generation XL, we'll have even more college graduates who will go on and be a real credit to this community.
What was Act 2 like? That's kind of what we were spending most of our time in Act 2.
If you truly say that you are their friends, you will understand that they need to be not drinking liquor.
Anything at all?
I drank some Pepsi, some soda.
Great job. Your best strength was character. You guys were really solid in character.
When I would go online or go into a library, go into a bookstore to find material, to find curricula for these girls, there was nothing written about theater for black girls in Boston, or theater for black girls in an urban environment, or theater for high-risk girls. And so what we wanted to do was tailor-make a curriculum for these girls, about these girls, that would be relevant.
So what Jessica learns is she may not have as much money as her friends, but she actually may be a better person.
We make the characters from their own experience, and so we ask them to put themselves in a familiar situation, and then all the girls get to contribute from their own life experience.
So whose story are we going to talk about now? What is the biggest event that's happened in your life so far?
The biggest, I'll say my sister died.
How did that happen?
She was murdered.
Having a good heart is necessary but not sufficient to meet the needs of the young people who are here in this program. It would certainly qualify you to be an excellent volunteer, but not necessarily a staff person, because we're talking about young people who, in many cases, have been traumatized. We're talking about young people who have significant emotional needs, in some cases mental health needs, in all cases academic needs and relational needs and social needs that you really want to be trained and effective in meeting. And so we have an excellent staff of people who bring not only a good heart, but real experience and real training.
Right now you have a whole nation divided on this issue, because a lot of people don't want people over there in the war. A lot of people think they support it. I have a friend of mine named John or whatever, and he's just signed up, fresh out of high school. He's in Iraq right now, and he hasn't really been trained. I know that because we spend good time with him.
So basically, we pull out now. We basically sold the world a bag of good.
Credibility, lives, that's an easy one. There's too many people dying to really worry about credibility right now in America.
Good work, move it. Kev, you should have kept dribble. Go ahead, go. No! As young men, you see what's going on out there today. I mean, that's not a laughing matter at all. I'm always driving by and I see balloons, I see these little teddy bears, little shrines, if you will, and that just means another one's gone down for whatever reason. But mostly gun violence. Summertime is when it's really hot, tempers are short, and their options are really limited. You know, for the young men, I just think that it's something that's, you know, is vital. You know, knowing that they have a place so they can let loose. You know, we all have something that we have to release, but do it in a positive way. Make new friends. You know, get to know other men and not be so closed-minded or introverted. Some of our coaches, when I was coming up, was a psychologist, you know, a doctor. I mean, we had a reverend. You know, these are our coaches volunteering their time, and we were able to pick their brain in other areas as well. It's not confined to basketball. That's just that's probably just the thing that brings them in. But once you get here, we learn so much more.
When young people come to this program, many of them, they bring a lot of burdens with them. They have been repeatedly failed in many cases by the adults around them, sometimes by their parents.
Them so you can work across from each other.
They have, in many cases with good reason, cause to be a little suspicious of adults.
Spread out and just get the big ones. Don't worry about the ones like this.
They've been around long enough to know that people bring all kinds of agendas. And our challenge is to prove to them over the course of time, one, we really do care about you. You're here because we were like you, and someone invested in us, and we want to invest in you.
You don't pick up the weeds.
They kill the plants.
Yeah, correct. You kill plants, which kills the fruit, which feeds the need. So that's why our work was needed today, and
we did what we had to do.
We did what we had to do.
Yeah.
Green
tomato.
We worked, and it was educational.
I call it soul work, because this is the type of work that requires of you spiritually, physically, and just every other aspect that you can think of for there to be real turnaround with the kids. A lot of our kids are coming out of, again, dysfunctional home backgrounds where they don't have the support mechanisms in place to help them make good decisions, to help them just kind of get through everyday life. Those are just some of their key challenges. Our challenges are actually just really, one, trying to figure out how do we provide the strong enough support services that would allow the kind of redirection that we're looking for in terms of just overall turnaround for the kids. Also, finding enough financial support to continue this work, and finding agencies and people who are willing to come on board and stay committed until we really kind of get to a place where we've been able to empower our kids to succeed in the way that they were hoping to.
I would recommend this program to a lot of my friends because I tell them how fun it is, what we do, like we do journaling, we express our feelings.
Ms. Edison helped me a lot through my years of pain, misery, and hurt. So Ms. Edison really did help me on a lot of things here, how to be strong as a woman.
I've always, let people put me down in the past and whatever. Now it's just like, yo, I'm bringing myself up. I'm not gonna let no one bring me down.
I wasn't the best student when I came to the program, but later on I started seeing the importance of like doing your homework and getting your work done, and now I get honor roll like every term.
It's not like just being in the streets and doing like what other people are doing, getting shot, getting in fights and whatever. You're doing something with yourself. You ain't just sitting there. And then some people are just home being bored. Rather being home, you can come out here and do something. You do community service, you help the poor. Come on, it's fun.